Survey says we may get a survey. We'll let
When
you
did they
know
go live?
if we do, but you guys for now just tell me what you're thinking.
In my brain, I was thinking I'm going to make a survey says joke, and there's no chance you're going to know what it means.
Yeah, I know what survey says.
All right. Sweet.
I see a lot of dog.
Well, dog is superior in every way.
What is this? I didn't catch the
my
beginning of the
second
stream.
hot take.
Okay.
Second hot take, dog is superior.
One
in every
is
way.
smell-o-vision
Can I rewind?
is no good, and the other is dogs are the best.
I love how I see Windows 10 in the background.
Seeing some possum, seeing some dog.
I am as 222. Are we still accepting mods? Currently, there
Nope.
isn't somebody going through them right now, but it is still an important part of our process. So we've not walked away from that. It's still very much a key component of the game.
Yeah, obviously.
It's going to take some time before.
How's the volume, guys?
Mods.
Oh, and we are a little bit early, so let's wait until the stream actually starts before we get working on that. But
Okay, yeah, so they're early.
Dogs are looking pretty popular right now, and I think hit OK up there. There we go. And now we got a stroll in there. So if you guys click on that stroll, strawpoll.me/168577749.
I hope you've memorized that.
Yep.
Because
it is in chat. Y'all can click on it, and you guys can vote there what you guys want to see.
What?
vote it up, my friends.
Vote for
We're gonna
what?
do 2 minutes, and then we're going to start answering more of the questions.
What am I supposed to be voting for?
Are we displaying the poll?
I don't see it in the chat.
We're displaying the poll for us to see.
Okay.
Wow, it's pretty split. Cats are actually much more popular than I initially anticipated.
It's not even in the
Dogs
chat.
are
They
still
lied.
on top, unless I'm missing something.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just because I'm literally missing 3/4 of the poll, I can just see dogs. No, it's fine. You don't have to change anything on your side, Carter. We're good.
What?
We have Carter in here today helping us.
Everybody knows Carter. Say hi to Carter, everybody.
I don't know Carter, but hi, Carter. Their stream, this is kind of a pre-stream, so they haven't done anything notable yet.
His name tag
Yeah,
says.
that's his title. Good helper.
He's the only guy in the office who wears a name tag for some reason, and it says really good helper.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to do a Thanksgiving event this year?
Are we
No.
saying that?
I don't know. Are we saying that?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
We are saying that. Based on the fact that I just said it. with
Saying
my
what?
mouth. So yes, we will have a Thanksgiving event. It'll be Turkeytopia as we've had in the past.
When?
And it is, I don't know the start date, but it is approximately around Thanksgiving. So we time
yeah,
our
it's
Thanksgiving events
now.
around
I'm going to say it's
the holiday we know as Thanksgiving.
roughly next Tuesday, just because we generally start on a Tuesday, but it could be some other time. But I would say
Some other
roughly
Tuesday.
then.
Roughly Tuesday.
Roughly
It's a Thanksgiving
And if
event, man.
not,
Just put it
then
up.
it'll be
Maple
roughly
Story's
a
already got it.
Yep.
I mean, if we're being honest, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's going to be a Tuesday.
One way or the other.
Whatever.
And another way to start the stream off right, you want to do a giveaway?
Jeez. Put me on the
No.
spot.
Yeah.
I don't want to give
Do you
away.
like our players enough to give them free things?
That's you are loading me up with these really tough questions. So how
At least
about
these
this?
two are a lot more charismatic.
We're gonna start off with a giveaway.
Okay.
Like, they're good
And
for
then
stream hosting
We'll do
because they're pretty chill.
Okay.
So, what do we want to do first?
A giveaway.
What would you like to give away?
Can we give away one of those really cool pinatas that I've heard so much about?
The HyperX?
Which pinata have you heard about? Because we should have planned this in advance.
Should we have?
No, what do you want to give
The
away?
HyperX.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give away 3 hyper pins.
What
going
pinata
crazy.
was he thinking of?
Oh,
like,
if
he's
you guys
like,
are talking
Pinata
about
God?
YouTube, you're
That's
gonna
not a
head
mount.
over to Twitch to make sure you're entered into the giveaway and say something in Twitch chat.
I do see somebody in YouTube asking for a Gonda, and I don't want to spoil anything, but if you stay in chat the whole way through, all the way,
are they
until
giving
the
away
end,
Yabaki?
there is a 0% chance of you winning a Gonda. Like literally just watching us and in game opening Troves of Wonder, it'll block it, so you can't.
Okay, that was
during this hour,
really
0
mean, but that
Gondas.
was pretty
heard it
good.
here
I like that.
first,
No Gondas. It's new tech. We were figuring out what tech. to
Okay,
work
and now
on.
he's
We're
dragging it out
this
too
is the
much.
key.
Come on, man.
anti-Gonda
The
tech.
joke's-
key
the
is
joke's
to block
dead.
Gondas during live streams.
Yeah.
He's
did that.
it's like me in Red Dead Redemption. He's got the joke on the ground and he just keeps hitting it.
Up there.
they're all winners in my eyes, except for literally, obviously, only 3 of you are
Is
gonna
it
win.
not wanting to
Roll?
It doesn't look like
I like
it's
this
gonna
guy.
do
He's
Okay,
pretty
let me
funny.
see if I can do something.
Why don't you
I like
walk
him.
off the screen
Real
and I'm gonna
quick.
vamp? Vamping is what we know in the business is when you are trying to fill time while something has gone amiss.
Isn't that just
So the way we're going to fill
ranting?
time here is we didn't intro the show properly before. So for those of you who came in after we initially had our start, I am Fasty. I'm the community manager.
That's
for
Fasty?
Trove. We are streaming today in the metaforge Meowser, what is it? Meowser.
Huh?
Is going to be creating a dev ally of her very own with help from you, the viewers.
That's
we
it?
will take your feedback in a poll that was listed before, and hopefully
That's all
we'll
they're
be able
doing?
to post that again at some point, unless we just want to go off of that initial thing.
I
And
mean,
we
they
are
might
going
still
to
talk about
create
stuff.
A ally in the stream. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish the whole thing, but if not, we will get an update to all of you just as quickly as humanly possible.
Let's try typing ALLY in chat to see if we can get ally to be our keyword giveaway to see if we can get some winners.
You don't know how to.
type
No, don't try to do that live.
ALLY in
Never
chat
try to
be
do
entered
things
for the
live. It's a
giveaway. Let's
mistake.
see if we can get that one.
Do it after.
Why?
Yes.
Because
Ally.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. Are we seeing any? No. Still not seeming to work.
So what is the trick for
Don't.
forcing this to work?
There
Don't do
isn't
it.
a trick for forcing it to work.
Not just a
either.
restart of the
No.
No, we already tried that.
Oh,
Don't.
turning it off and back on again is
Don't do
usually
it.
my go-to
Guys.
move.
They're sitting here. They're rambling.
Yeah.
They're talking to themselves. This is stuff they shouldn't be doing on stream. It's something they should have
Pick
done
a name
beforehand.
as they randomly scroll through.
Sure. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
here's
pick a
one.
name.
Hobbitmeister.
Hobbitmeister.
Let me scroll up and see if I can. Yeah, we're gonna need some slow mode. Can you, Carter, hook us up with a /slow 60 /slow space 60?
Oh gosh.
It may not work in that chat. I mean, it's just not be connected. In a appropriate. So what was it?
Oh.
Hobbitmeister. But
Hobbitmeister.
it may have had a number on it or something like that. So this is probably not our best.
So Hobbitmeister, if you're there, Hobbitmeister, if you're there, go ahead and say something so we can grab your name and write it down.
Yeah, Hobbitmeister. Hook us up with some words, Hobbitmeister. And see if Carter can find it as well.
Yes.
Stop.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Please do.
Oh.
So, it looked like Dog may have potentially been the final winner.
Do we have?
I don't even know what your straw
yet?
poll was. You guys didn't actually link it in the chat. Like, it wasn't there for me.
Dog was the final winner. So we're gonna get started with.
What is?
Dog.
Is this a mistake?
Um,
Why do they? Oh,
my
I see. They're
override
gonna
folder here.
mod stuff. That's
I
why they
pulled
have
out
their
all of the
window all
potential
weird.
Blueprints they wanted, and we're going with radar.
I mean, I guess it's cool because
Blueprints,
you guys will kind of get to
because
see what they
we
do
have
for creating game files.
base override folder.
This
Also
is
have metaforge
essentially what everyone has to do in modding.
So, let's start with.
I didn't know you
the
could use the
dog's face.
metaforge.
So just drag that over in there. And
What?
There's radar's face as it shows up in game.
You can build it in game.
So the next thing that I need y'all's help with is determining.
They really need
what kind of
tutorials
dog
on
we
this
want.
stuff,
Do we
dude.
want like a pink dog? We want a blue dog? We want a really happy dog? We want a sad dog? What kind of dog are we looking at?
If you pick a sad dog, audience,
Make a
I'm
pug!
gonna say this once. If your preference is for sad,
I want a
dog,
pug in this game,
then
man.
we can't be
You guys
friends.
don't have one. I want Jub Jub. That'd be my new ally. If they gave me a new ally.
Let's see.
Which they won't.
Let me see. We're also gonna do angry dog.
Angry
Sick
dog
dog,
makes sense. They
sad
probably
dog.
heard about this sad dog out there and it got angry. So I'm cool. with
Uh,
that.
What?
Let me see. Hey Carter, can you switch to big cam real quick so I can look something up? Nice.
Hey there, everybody.
Hello.
We're gonna go with happy and or angry.
This
dog.
giant man. What is he doing in my house? Get. Ah.
And
Yeah.
then,
Oh, look.
since we may
Cool
not be
dog
able to
picture.
do
Hey,
the
man.
full giveaways
How's it going?
this week, and we had issues with giveaways last time, we may have to do like some massive giveaways in a future stream.
That seems good to me.
Okay.
Let's see.
Give us info on U10, please.
But if the name I saw of Hobbitmeister is legit around, you will end up with a Hyper Pinata X mount.
Okay.
Hello, Equinox 1DE.
This is sad.
Okay.
This is what Trove has
Let's
been
see that.
devolved
And
down
as far
to.
as who would win the dog
Me
is
doing a live stream
Meowsers
reaction
and
to the
Meowsers
developers
alone.
because they have
A
literally
dog with
nothing
the
interesting
name
to talk about.
Meowser attached to it is a little
To be
weird.
fair, I should have been doing this a long time ago. It's
Dog.
interesting, but
Well, to be clear, they're all good dogs.
that was back in the day when things were actually
We
hype
are
and
gonna go
exciting.
back.
Instead of this, where it's like, what are you even doing?
Oh, let's see where they at. So now I put some.
I guess they don't know how to use mod tools, so they got to do it this way.
In
which is-
Metaforge, you guys can use commands to give yourself blocks. Just giving myself
There's no tutorial that
So,
explains any
yes,
of that,
we
though.
didn't really discuss it, and I suspect there probably are some people in here who aren't modders. So this system that we're using, the Metaforge, Metaforger,
Metaforge.
I've always called it Metaforge, but you said Metaforge a couple more Metaforger, so I wasn't sure if I
Who cares?
Years.
Possible.
Uh,
Unlikely. Hobbitmeister. It's just Hobbitmeister.
oh, sweet, perfect. You are Hobbitmeister.
Who
You
cares?
absolutely are.
Keep talking!
And we're gonna get him.
Explain the Metaforge! Even I don't know how to use it!
The Metaforge is a tool that's available to everybody. So anyone who wants to use this sort of tool to create stuff, you have access to it just by playing the game. So we
And
should
typing
be-
/Metaforge or /MF.
we're just showing you the system.
I don't know
where
why
you
he
can
didn't explain
create this
that.
Ally, but it is something that all of you are able to access.
Yeah. And we could use a different program, such as like Cubicle or Zoxel, but Metaforge
Troxel is still one, or
and
no?
Troxel's online. But yeah, I'm just using Metaforge because Metaforge is easy, and I can go up and clean it up in Troxel or Cubicle or one of those other programs later to make sure all of everything looks good. So, but this is just an easy way to kind of block it out.
So
I've made it
looks
angry.
like fixed. You wait, what?
I made
I
it a
guess,
little bit angry.
All right.
What's his
A
name?
little angry eyebrows.
As long as there's no sadness.
The
Uh,
original guy that was
Teardrop right there
making,
with
like
that
the
dot.
original dev that ended up
Teardrop.
making the mod files and stuff, I guess he must not be here anymore. Acreon or something? But I guess he's not here anymore, so
Yeah,
we're
let's do,
down to this, them making their own allies.
Question from Gianzi. Is there any chance that Yabaki could be changed to produce blocks like the Ganda? The chance, obviously, because I'm a very glasses half full kind of guy, the chance is definitely possible, but the likelihood is basically as close
So
as
it's no.
you can imagine. Like,
Don't lead us on like that. Just
I
say
never said
no.
never, but in this case, like if I was to say never, it would be in this specific case.
Yeah, so it's a no.
The Yabaki is designed to be different. It's sort of the opposite of the Ganda. It's
Fun fact, the original design of Yabaki was pretty much Shadow Ganda and did end up distributing purple glowing blocks that would be under your character. The devs ended up using it out in the world, showing it off. It had the mechanics in the game, and then for some reason, when they finally started giving Yabaki out only like a month or two ago, it was the new weird version where he had a laser on top of his head, which was useless.
Type /save. Maybe. There we go. And that will save this. And now, because I have this in that override file, I can go back into Trove, and if I relaunch, Radar will have those eyebrows.
Yeah, you gotta relaunch the game.
So I'll do that after we do a little bit more.
Yeah.
I've made Radar a little bit angrier.
Oh wow, he's really angry. Yeah, you gave
I'm
him
gonna
red
make him a little bit
eyebrows.
Browner, so he's just a kind of brown dog, not as perfectly Radar. And I can also do Flood Fill, which is kind of like a paint bucket from Paint.
See, I wish I like
Paint
this is
bucket.
it's interesting. It's cool. I like the Metaforge, but it's like
So color everything.
give me like
color
show me these commands. So /MF to go to the Metaforge, and apparently you just drag and drop mod files in, which is way easier. That gives me incentive to mod again, because then I can actually make mods with you guys watching, and you can actually see an in-game representation.
How many of you have seen blue-eyed dogs, but if you
real
get the
cute.
opportunity, I highly recommend.
If you get the opportunity to what? To Google what a blue-eyed
But as
dog
far
looks
as I
like?
know, bulldogs are pretty much always brown-eyed, just because
That'd be crazy though.
a blue-eyed bulldog.
Yeah,
So last
anyway.
stream it
We're-
was
we're
spaghetti.
giving
This time
breeders
it's
a bad
dogs.
concept of stuff to do, but just leave the bulldog alone. All right, it's
oh man.
you've done enough.
I'm
Did we
so,
get
like, mean.
another winner?
I don't think we had requested more beyond the first one
Oh.
once things broke. So if we can roll a couple more, we'll do the 3 that we initially announced.
Please
No
talk
rush
about
on
U10.
that,
Talk
just-
about anything. You guys haven't talked about U10
Now we
at
should
all,
have
except like
a radar
once,
with
very
blue
briefly in your
eyes
first
some
stream,
angry
and then for
eyes.
some reason you guys
Blue-eyed
kept saying,
radar is
"Oh,
the
buh, buh,
best
buh, buh."
Yeah. So I'm willing to go ahead and
We're
get
gonna
that.
we're gonna show you guys and talk about in
Sure.
team dev notes. Oh wait, we didn't. Yes, hello Max, and thank you for
just
subbing with
to
Twitch Prime. I do
cover
appreciate it, man.
Information from
It does mean a lot.
uh,
Sorry, I'm just
in case this
sitting here
pops up.
being
Here we are.
frustrated.
Is it working?
Yeah.
My vision is not what it.
Like sometimes I think I'm old,
You-
and then I watch
you
these
on
guys, and it's
a
like,
dev
oh,
account, or can you
I'm pretty
find
hip with the
it?
kids, I'd say.
Hey, friend.
Oh, that is.
That's actually cooler than I
So,
thought it would be.
This is what we got now.
See, it always looks bad when you're
This is
modding it, and then you
just,
see it in game animating, and
mod
it's like,
that she
ooh.
is seeing on her side. So once we get a final look, and then
I still want
this
them to
is
give
going
us
be the
dev tools.
official ally that
This
we'll
will be my
release at
official
some-
Not the metaforge. I want them to give us the opportunity to
we have another
zoom the
winner
camera
of
around like they're doing right now. It would be
EX
fantastic for
is
screenshots.
ABD_. And then make sure you're saving those as a separate document so that we can get those. I appreciate it, Carter.
So we have
What?
the face changed a little bit. What else do we want to do to this good dog? Do we want to maybe change
Maybe a-
its tummy a little bit? Give it like a
I
little
want a pug.
pepper symbol on its
I want a
tummy
pug
little
ally.
bit?
All right.
Let's try that. So
I guess I can just make my own.
we
Okay, do they
modify
just
that.
slash save with
That's
all this
fine.
stuff?
Body 1.
Oh, and it just
So there's
replaces.
that.
Okay.
And I think if we modify this part, we can put a little symbol on the tummy. So what kind of thing do you think that this ally is about?
This hardly seems like the developers does it.
A heart,
You know?
like star.
Like that's the thing that's crazy about it. It's fine as far as like just a normal streamer type of thing, but these are the developers of Trove, and this is it.
Yeah.
Or that avatar
I think she's new. I think that's why they're creating a dev ally for her.
There's a lot
but-
of good options. Oh, skull. That's a good one.
A
An
skull would be
angry-
good. I'm looking at the width of the blocks though, and I'm
I can
not
make it wider.
positive we can make. Oh, okay.
I can make it
All right.
wider. So yeah, I like skull. Thank you for that suggestion, Kaiser86.
So the next winner apparently is G7G7S7_Twitch.
I thought he was gonna say Max Gaming
which
45. You know what? I'm not
yes,
gonna miss
G6,
anything. I'm gonna go get some
G6 was
water.
Taken, so they had to just ramp it up one.
So I'm gonna work on this
All right.
skull.
Yeah, a Punisher dog ally would be pretty epic.
Let's see.
This dog lost his family. It's got a dark, tragic backstory.
And I can put this backstory in. That's the best thing about
Yeah,
it.
you can.
Trove. I can just, you know.
Oh man, this ally is taking a dark turn, and I love it.
We're gonna make it a brown
What?
skull though to kind of match
Might
the rest of the. Yeah. Instead of like black. For the
I'm just trying to
eyes and
think of the
nose and stuff.
logistics behind the literal brown skull.
Yeah, I think so. I see. Do people get to choose what they're making? I think people are influencing them in the chat right now, but
Oh, it's an even number.
What?
Just a little bit.
what is she doing?
But no, I like where your head is at. It's looking good.
What?
Hobbitmeister.
Oh, it's my
yes,
cousin,
we're not
Tom.
able to do it midstream, but you will receive the code in a Twitch Whisper probably at the end of the day today or maybe Monday. I'm going to talk to Morgana. She still handles most of that stuff, so we're going to get that sorted out. But you will receive it. It just won't be during the stream.
Why? Just give it away.
Oh, so I was talking about this before, and just to let people know, just
What,
in case
U10?
there was any confusion, we are working on the process of moving offices.
Oh.
In the Redwood office, that process is underway, so we're moving some hardware from there to Dallas. So there's just a few things that aren't working at 100% capacity at the moment, and so we're going to get all that sorted out by this upcoming Monday, so things should be 100% back to normal. But just in the office, it's a little tough to access certain things. So
Okay, so at least
we had to make some last-minute streaming change plans, but we appreciate you. And we just wanted to make sure that we could get the stream going because it has been a little while, and we want to make sure that we can stay in touch with everybody.
What about U10? Does that mean they don't have access to the U10 files right now? That could explain why it's not coming out anytime soon and why they haven't talked about it. So maybe next stream.
I think the legs will make a big difference
because at the least it sounds like that's a big reality hit, isn't it? They still gotta move offices. Like, that's crazy. They got, like, does that mean that they have to move where they live?
It's not wide enough. It's just not.
That's what these were supposed to be, but they don't look like it.
Or is it in the same town? I don't know. But I guess that means they don't have access to, I can only suspect that that's what he's implying, is they don't have access to certain game files and stuff like that. So at least it being next Monday means that hopefully next week we'll hear more about U10 stuff.
Nat Tubbs on Block Friday and Thanksgiving event. We've answered the Thanksgiving event earlier. There will be Turkeytopia coming up soon.
Okay.
And we will have Block Friday specials coming soon.
Yeah, so save your real money. Actually, don't buy anything in this game anyways.
Let's see what actually...
Just cut him down.
Also
Ugh.
Just so it stops.
Ugh.
Does that just do my target, or is that
Yeah,
do the world
no. In your proximity, you'll immediately freeze.
Just slash dance, and then it'll start moving. It'll be right there.
Oh.
No.
No.
You can move your character model, maybe, and then he'll stay there forever. So.
No, you just stay right there.
Man, like, I need these commands in my life.
It'll be okay.
Blue-eyed skull-wearing
Oh,
monster.
goodness.
He is definitely going to get revenge for his family.
Oh, yeah, he is.
100% see that.
I think I'm gonna...
I am loving this, by the way.
Yeah?
This was very good.
This is good? This is good?
I'm
Is it good?
very proud of this.
Okay, so this is, we'll need a name for him, but I guess we can come with that at the end.
It looks
So
awful.
we've got kind of his face.
What do you mean?
Figured out. We've got his...
I know that's like your
his
friend,
symbol
your
figured
colleague,
out,
your
his
employee,
skull.
but for goodness gracious
He's
sake,
definitely...
tell her it looks awful so that she can gain experience.
I apologize.
There we go. We're good.
I got to remember to jiggle these.
If I ever made an ally
I
like
feel
that
we
in
can
the
do
game,
something with the tip of
like,
his
you
tail
guys gotta
to do
tell me.
something interesting with that.
If you could turn it into a scythe.
You know what? We might be able to do that.
Oh!
So let's-
Fans representing me secretly in the dev stream. Put a skull in the
Could be a
front. Turn its
reference
tail
to
into a scythe.
a YouTuber and streamer. Obviously, that's all good, but I'm talking literally
Me!
related,
I got acknowledged!
just to fit the theme.
We
Yay!
have no. And so
I take back everything mean I said about you guys.
All right,
recolored after.
The dog looks beautiful.
because once he takes his scythe tail out, he doesn't put it away until it's
I'm so full of myself, man.
blood
Red?
of his enemies. This is a dark
This is a dark Trove.
backstory for.
It's a dark Trove stream.
Yeah, rated E for everyone.
I can give
Thanks,
you a
welcome
darker
aboard,
story
everyone.
for this dog.
E10.
Okay,
We can do a small.
all right.
This dog is the minion of death.
Dark and stormy puppy.
That alone is darker than the story that these people are telling.
All right. Yeah, like a sickle is what I'm.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, they're gonna make the tail go up for the scythe? I guess that could work. That could be pretty cute, actually.
Once we settle.
But then it should be a skull dog. Shouldn't it be like a skeleton dog? Ooh, that would be pretty cool, actually. I'd like that, where it's like a skeleton dog, and he's holding the
Hold on,
scythe in his
We'll
tail,
come up
kind of
with a name, Keith, and then
wrapped
we'll be the
around the
last thing
scythe.
that we
We'll
decide
put
on.
ruffles
Right?
on the list.
I think that'd be
But I
pretty
was
cool.
thinking
I'd
more
like
along
that.
the lines of death funnel. So we'll see what happens. But just a blue-eyed corgi with a
And
scorpion
then
tail and a skull
blue eyes
chest
too.
on
If it was a
death funnel.
skeleton,
Sounds
blue-eyed
like
white
That's
dragon
fine.
reference.
just
Huh?
a
See, I'm in.
nonstop
I'm in with the kids.
celebration of awesomeness.
Can I get it to go? There you go. Okay, I think that might be something
Oh.
interesting.
Like, there's something wrong with me. I've gotten so jaded over the years. I used to be so nice and so enthusiastic and optimistic, and now I'm just like, "Meh,
Okay, let's
you guys
restart
suck."
you.
Like, and then as soon as they mention me, now suddenly I'm like all happy.
Grim is a good name. I like Grim a lot.
Grim is a good name.
Grim, man, the audience is giving them gold. Like, this is really good.
Holy. All right, can you immobilize him and then get rid of
Yeah.
that?
Okay,
we just
that's
don't
not really a
want
scythe tail. That's weird.
And
How about
then-
you just stay still, right? Oh no.
Destroy the block.
Oh, it's blocking that.
It's okay.
Ugh, what is that? Cat dog? Oh, monkey dog. Wait, is that supposed to be like a red, like blood
That's
scythe?
what we got now.
Yeah, it's
Because that doesn't
it's
work with the
good.
game at all.
That's good. So we'll.
If
we'll
there was
I'm
a
gonna-
way to color it
Oh,
so
yeah,
that
I'm
it
gonna-
looks like a
I'm gonna color it like gray.
silver.
Okay,
gray
good.
or
Gray.
whatever.
That's weird.
Yeah. So let's get into recoloring this. So.
Give me an updated ally. Oh wait, it would just be Jub Jub.
Actually be.
Pools closed. What's going on with the creator program? We mentioned it on the forums, but just to talk about real quickly, just so that we can address
Nothing.
it.
No creative
The
form
creator
stuff.
program is basically on hold for now.
Yeah.
It was a very large program with just hundreds of people involved in it, and just maintaining that was not something we could do during this transition. So now that we are transitioning to the new organization, we want to ramp things up in ways that make sense for everybody. So it's something that we're looking into, and we are considering the possibility of relaunching it in the future. It's just we don't have anything specifically detailed yet, so we don't want to go into promises or anything. So it's something we're definitely cognizant of, that people are interested in that, and it's something we want to make sure that if we bring it back, it'll work in a more scalable and appropriate way than it was before.
Is it just me? Or is he saying that they're going to end up giving out better rewards for bigger content creators?
Weird is good.
Because that's what it sounds like to me, man. With it being scaled and saying that it would end up being more appropriate. So maybe I'm not going to get just streamer dream boxes. Maybe I'll actually get, I don't know, this is hypothetical, but maybe I could get a Yabaki code to give to you guys. That'd be really cool. That'd be, like, the thing, too, that frustrates me about the creators program is they should be giving packs and stuff like that to myself and the other top Trove content creators, because by giving us these packs to give away to people, it gets us more attention and it gets the game more attention. And on top of that, honestly would make myself and others a little bit more biased towards the game, which is always a good thing, you know, kind of like paying us off type of thing. It's like, not to say that I wouldn't still remain overly critical about this game that I've been playing for such a long time, but it's like the fact that they would end up giving me something that I could then end up giving to you guys, you know, it's like the incentive is there so that maybe I wouldn't be as cruel, just naturally, just because this is how people's mind work.
Tool that automates the process of sending it. We have those codes, so it's painless and simple. So we can do a lot of those, and it'll just give as many people as possible. Because last week we had troubles with the giveaway, so we want to ramp up the giveaways this week. We'll come back to other giveaways and stuff.
Good. So they're making it a little bit more automated.
Right up front. And
that's what they need to
appreciate you all
do.
coming and tuning in for the show today. I think it'll be worth it once this Death Beast is available in game. I think you'll all remember the day. Like, you'll tell your grandkids about the time you watched the creation of Death Funnel.
Oh.
Or whatever the name is.
Stop. Please, stop. Thank you. Thank you for stop saying anything.
Let's see what that looks like.
Cammy9, what is this? This is the Trove developer live stream. They're creating a modded dog ally thing that's going to be for this chick. I think is a new developer, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to end up being her ally, so she's making it herself. And then eventually it'll end up getting in the game. At least some takeaway that we can get out of this is they mentioned...
You don't need to give away keyword or anything. Just if you've spoken in the chat, you're eligible. So
okay, he's talking about the giveaway. They've mentioned that Turkeytopia is coming out, so more likely next Thursday, maybe the Thursday after that. And then kind of implied, not really talking about U10 directly, but saying that it's probably going to take a while because they're actually in the process of moving offices. So they'll have that sorted out by next Monday.
Put it on a T-shirt and sent it to me, and
which means hopefully we'll see, hopefully we'll end up seeing their next week's live stream be a little bit, you know, cooler and have more stuff. I unfortunately will be out of town, so I don't think I'll be able to have a reaction to it. Unless I, of course, end up watching it in their archived videos, I could end up doing that.
Because if we could put, like, Wolverine claws on that thing, that would be...
I could put like 2 Wolverine claws on the front feet.
Make it a Freddy Krueger nightmare.
You thinking Wolverine claws?
I don't know why I'm making
that actually doesn't look too bad, but the dog being brown doesn't work.
Enhanced death spiral of an animal, but for some reason it just I'm going with the theme. It seems
to work. So
just something with the adorable and
make the dog purple.
Terrifying is just
right?
That's so good.
Okay, so let's look at this.
How about a 2-headed dog? All right, Gianzi, that is definitely something for the memory banks. It is something we'll look into and talk about, but little Cerberus action. Maybe get a 3-headed dog up in here.
Yes, I would love that.
I mean, not right.
No. No, but we could take the Hydra and just put dog heads on it. we have that power.
Yes, that's what I thought of as well.
Now, anyone
those are too long.
Just tuning in for the first time, we're not actually monsters. Like, we're not horrible human beings. It's just this is a video game.
What?
And we can have a little bit of fun in the video game, like making modifications.
If he's saying like
heads, you know
now that I know, now that I've actually seen Fasty, this is my first time seeing him. I feel so bad because he's such a sweet, innocent man.
First time, so I guess
Like, I feel like a horrible human being because they're sitting there saying we're not monsters while they're talking about Cerberus, and here I am like with these really dark jokes in my videos. You know, one of the ongoing ones, which is one of my favorite, is where like whatever the creature is, it's like kill me, and then I say like no later, so it's like no, I'll kill you later, you know, and it's like that's way more dark than anything that they've done in this stream alone.
On creating an ally for Meowser, with her joining the Trove team a while back. She's been behind on getting an ally.
So so she's been on the Trove team for a while. Okay.
Live on the stream, so we won't be discussing future content during this show. Except for this epic new ally that is going to be coming soon to it.
Aw, man. Come on.
But actually, if we just name this U10, then when people say is U10 coming soon, we just say, hey, here it is.
You know what? That's not the worst idea I've heard today.
Don't know.
Though, just to be clear, U10 is still coming pretty soon. It's just a matter of getting the final information out to everybody. So,
what did he just say? He whispered it.
Cute little guy.
That is amazing.
I don't know if I like
He said something about U10 being right around the corner. They just need to do like the final design touches.
It kind of just looks like a duck.
U10 confirmed this year.
A duck doll.
U10 confirmed this year.
Yeah, I feel like the claw.
U10 confirmed this year.
So I'm gonna lose the claws. Which
U10 confirmed this year. It's confirmed this year. Jump. U10 confirmed this year. Not really. They didn't actually confirm it. I'm joking.
A little something. I just don't know what that is anymore.
We can make him a little red. Like he's been walking around in something red.
The context of the joke is I'm making fun of those people that, you know, like blow things out of proportion and are like, oh, the tiniest bit of information. It's like,
stains wherever it goes when it walks.
Oh, Jub. I'm sorry I woke you.
If we have something that leaves red footprints, we can make this dog leave red footprints. I'm pretty sure. I think that's.
We need to get
Oh,
100,000 likes
One block. Okay, we can try that.
to get U10
Oh,
released.
that's not the size.
Oh, dude, I need to start making that joke in my videos. That's funny.
You're automatically entered. There's nothing we can do to make that not happen.
Oh.
You like them, Jub? You
just
angry?
I know that
Don't
guy.
stress it.
I know, I'm angry too.
I know that guy.
Oh, we got the winners listed. So, do we want to read them all off?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We got XX Dragon X Gamer XX.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm going to do the other side.
Okay.
So, we've got ADM.
Scythe, they made you an
Olas?
ally, says Kylo Ren
KOLAS?
GCW. Yes, I know.
And then
I'm actually
can you
excited
make
about it.
that text
The
a
funny
little
thing
bigger
is
for me, Carter?
that they don't realize that
just
they're
like
making me an
Enhance.
ally.
And then lore type, LORTIPE. And then pools closed.
Watch Scythe for lower resolution. That's probably your internet synopsis because I'm streaming at 1080p, brah.
Spartan 1171. B_atomic. Blue Buddy 1. Vikaiser. Decoded 10. And Trex 16.
Me.
And then finally on my end, it is AJIEKCAHDP _.
Me.
So if you were somebody who is AJIEKCAHDP dash, it's not you. It is the person with the underscore.
Oh man, I thought I would have won the HyperX.
So on my
That
side,
doesn't
we
give any
got,
mastery.
The first guy I named Dragon X Gamer, and then we got Officer King, we got George 6741, we got Hexion, we got.
Oh, that's what you mean synopsis. Like their stream is 1080p and nothing lower. I think that's because in order to have the different settings for streaming, you got to be partnered, which I am, and I don't think that their channel is. It's only a matter of time they will get partnership on Twitch for sure. But this is their first time streaming on the Trove game.
I'm just kidding. It was a nightmare.
We got Aurelian Ninja. So congratulations to all of our winners.
Thank you all.
Thanks,
You'll
guys.
get that. You will get that in a Twitch whisper, right?
Yep.
Give it to me
That is
instead,
correct.
So keep an eye
just
out
because
for
I'm
that.
lurking. Is this the entire stream? Are they just going to spend like 3 hours doing this?
Right.
Refresh the page. I think the Twitch title does actually call out that we're creating an ally. So you may just be on.
Jub.
If you're
Job?
watching at home and you don't see
You-
the title of the stream being involved in creating an ally, it may be in need of a refresh.
I'll change the. Oh,
Shh,
wild,
Jub,
yeah.
Jub, shh. Her snoring like a pig is actually probably more entertaining.
So let's give this a try. Now we got
Are they like? Is this
Lots
it?
of
Is
stuff.
this all the entire stream is? Like, I should just. They should just start dancing.
I see someone
Oh!
saying they never win giveaways.
They had an error!
YouTube.
Ha!
If you would like to win, you
Every single one of their streams lately, they have the game crash or something.
Not winning if you're in the YouTube, which is
That's too good.
Oh, that is better. That's much better with the one length claws.
Yes, Jub. Yes. I'll translate. She's saying she's angers.
There he is.
Holy cow! Yeah,
That's way
nice.
better.
That is nice.
Ugh.
So maybe.
What is
maybe
this
just stick with
abomination?
that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
It's
is this
just a
good?
mess.
Is this a finish?
And they need to recolor
Is
it.
the
Like, it
finished
can't just be
little guy?
brown.
What do you want to? It definitely can be. Do we want to leave the color as it is? As I'm colorblind, I
See?
don't
See?
specifically
Me
have
right.
any complaints, but I don't notice if it's different than what radar looks like.
So he is still brown. He's
Yeah.
definitely still brown. The interesting thing is he's got a lot of really good shading to him
Mm-hmm.
that I will ruin if I try to change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of like him being
Okay.
a brown little guy.
Cool.
That's so lazy.
Uh,
No.
I was able to kind of mimic the pattern in the eyes, but the rest of them, I don't think I'll be able to do it within a reasonable time period.
Cool.
If you guys have any great ideas for things that we should be doing to the back paws too, I feel like, I mean, I guess.
You know what I would
Julie
actually
Free
like
had her
as
back
an
feet
ally?
She could do.
She had one.
I want Spyro.
She has one claw in the feet and two on
Like, I want Spyro as an ally now.
But the physics of that are all messed up. We don't need to get into the physics of X-23, but if you just put the
What?
adamantium on the bone claws and not the whole arm thing, then you're gonna hit something with your bone claws and break your arm. It's a whole thing.
What?
So we don't need to go into that. But
Does she?
the reason that Wolverine works is because he's all adamantium.
Yeah.
So
Is she
it's
not?
stable? No, it's just the claws.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. So like she would hit something really hard, and instead of cutting through it, she should break her
Everything.
femur.
I think he's confusing. If I'm not mistaken, he's talking about that other chick that's got the adamantium like fingernails, who does in fact have an adamantium skeleton. I'm pretty sure, or at least she did in the movies. I don't know if her original character is supposed to, because well, at least she's got the same power as Wolverine, the high regeneration. Who cares? I mean, I guess it's more interesting than spaghetti.
Part of its eyebrows. Just all in a day's work for a Trove live stream.
Save that.
Nothing
Save
terrifying
a little
about
bit.
that.
These guys get more
This
views than
has
I could
got,
ever
like, the
dream
thing
in a
from the Fantastic
stream.
Four vibe, which got the very pronounced brow. Very nice.
I mean, I guess they're the developers, so I can't compete, but like...
Actually, that's not the right color. What color was
I would
using?
never be able to tell.
Jub-Jub's sleeping on my arm. That's why I can only use this hand.
Just the skill set that people have who can like see the difference between colors. Amazing.
What? I'm more
it's
colorblind
like-
than you, dude.
Okay.
I see blue
This
and
is
I think
yellow.
it's purple. So many times I'll be like,
There we
"Oh,
go.
it's purple," and it's like, "No, that's just blue." Like, I don't know
And
why.
now
There's
we
a
do
certain
need a
shade I
name for
have.
this precious.
Actual
Carter
hard
was setting
time
up the poll.
distinguishing.
Do we want to do a poll?
Ooh. Yep, I
Or
love
do we
it.
want to change anything? Or are you
If you guys would like any names to be in the poll, just
good? We're
throw 'em
not
out.
Dude, like, seriously,
guaranteeing the
I
names.
would be the worst type of person to be at, like, in if I worked there,
The Brood.
you'd see me come in like during this stream, like I would meme it up. I'd come in like with an apron and a chef's hat, and I'd have spaghetti and be like, any of you guys want some spaghetti and meatballs? And then they'd just be like, no, and then I'd leave, and that'd be the joke.
Collection, so I guess this is just one.
No. I'm imagining that there's a bunch of little tiny demons or something. And
Okay,
they're
guys.
to create this dog.
They
looking
Voltron
monster.
Just do
Yes.
exclamation mark
Yes.
IGN.
So that's where the
Izo the
Brood
King.
comes in my mind.
Got it.
Yeah. So that.
But, like,
survey is coming
It's like
Hey,
I'm so much
Molly,
weirder than I
we're
do in the
not
videos,
ignoring
because
Facebook. We
it's
apologize.
like these are
These
things that I
giveaways
do
are
as the side
taking
man,
place
but when
in
I'm like the
Twitch,
main
it's just not
actor,
a way that we can
it's like
make
I
it
would like
happen
to do
on
these
Facebook.
crazy things, but
So,
I kind of like playing the
we're
straight
here,
guy,
you're listening, and we see
as far as
you, we
comedy,
appreciate and love you and
even
all
though I
that.
know I'm
Just
like yelling and stuff like
we're
that,
not
and it's
really
not like
able
I'm
to
like a comedian.
do giveaways on
But I'm just trying to make a point. Like, it's like if I wasn't responsible for editing the videos, streaming, and trying to, come up with all these ideas and stuff, instead I would just
Samesies.
mess around and do these stupid things.
Yeah.
I guess I
Loki
could. I could
for
always. I have
all
a
we to
green
do is
screen.
having spoken in
I don't
chat
have an
last
apron,
15
but I
minutes
should
or
do
now.
that. If I ever make spaghetti, I need to remember to like pop in behind myself and be like, "Hey, man."
Just if it's at a distance, it won't hit it. All right. Do we want to send that thing
Oh.
for a vote?
Is this it? Is this all you can
God,
conjure, Trove devs?
That's a good name. I really like that name.
What name?
I feel like I've heard it before though.
What?
Yeah, so the stroll poll is up, guys. I can read that link to you, or you can just click on it. That'd probably be a little bit better. For those not in Twitch chat, it is strawpoll.me/168588040.
What?
Strawpoll.me 8675309.
That's it. Oh, Grim is getting a lot of votes.
Grim is good.
Grim is a pretty
Strawpoll.me.
My brilliant concept of death.
And then
funnel
it
is
didn't
not
work.
going well, but you know what are you gonna
Is
do?
it a dot again?
U10
Or a
is also
slash?
doing
Funnel
pretty
of
well.
death.
I don't
Oh, we
know.
actually put U10.
Yeah,
That's
we did.
funny.
Critical alert from Microsoft.
Ah!
Zoom.
It's a hack! They're hacking me!
So yeah. I hope you guys have had fun helping create this ally with us.
They sent me
had fun
to a
and that's
virus!
Yeah, I also had a lot of fun. I got to make
good.
an ally.
That's
I've wanted to
awesome.
do that for a long time.
That is awesome.
feel like that block is...
Like what?
Grim is taking a commanding lead.
Okay. Well.
Now I can have this video titled,
Yeah,
Devs
I
tricked
think
me into
Grim-
downloading a virus?
Grim it is, friends. We have named Grim. We have created Grim.
Yeah, or
Phone
like
was
Joe
ringing.
said, Devs sent me a
Phone is
virus?
no
Yeah.
longer ringing.
Oh, and it makes sense to have.
You
the
fell into their trap
acronym
card. Nice.
Brow, because Benjamin Grimm is.
Baited sins. I like it. Are they done?
Killing
Is that it?
Those comic book references.
Yeah.
Where's your bed, Jub? You gotta like get off me, sweetheart. Here, I'm gonna put you back in bed.
Let's see how you're looking. Very, very good.
Ugh.
Very commanding. Okay, Grim it is. Happy birthday to Grim indeed. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you,
let's
Fancy
do,
Pizza.
Let's do like a final giveaway. Oh, I guess
That's
we did
it? It's
20
done?
carpets.
No, we can do more.
Okay, let's
Go nuts. What do you want to do?
No, I would say we could, but we can't. We can't do that because it'll take until he's in game. That'd be a long time for people to
Oh
wait.
yeah, we wouldn't be able to do this. We just do dev boxes.
Oh yeah, we can
Dev
do some dev boxes. So
Let's do 20 Dev Dream
What?
boxes,
yeah,
and then that'll be it for the giveaways.
and for the live stream.
He better at the end just be like, oh, by the way, guys,
We will
U10
start
tomorrow.
having more news to share in the weeks coming ahead. This week, just
weeks?
things are moving very fast,
Uh-huh.
literally.
Yes.
So
You're moving offices?
we
Uh-huh.
are going to be able to share more info on stuff coming up soon. But
When?
as we mentioned sort of previously, and we'll just cover it again,
When?
we'll have Turkeytopia coming up soon. Very
Okay.
likely Tuesday, but I don't want to guarantee that because I'm not positive of the date.
Okay.
And then we
Why not?
will have Block Friday promotion coming up
Uh-huh.
all around.
And then U10?
So there is stuff definitely on the way. And then
Then U10?
we'll have more info to share just as soon as possible about Geode Phase 2, which is what includes U10.
Mhm.
And we've mentioned this on the forums, but we haven't mentioned it here, so just anybody watching.
Uh-huh.
The gardening part of that update is likely broken out now, so that'll be happening later. It'll be after the initial launch of U10 Surface, the Geode Surface. We want to make sure that that system is fully integrated and working the way intended because it's a massive, massive change.
We're working on it. It's good.
So in order to make that work the way we need it to work, we just need a little bit more time, and so we're splitting that out from
No.
the Geode Surface.
No.
But it will be back. And you had a pretty big hand in that.
No.
am I
Yeah, I did.
not
I did
mistaken?
a lot of the stuff with the gardening. I didn't do the initial thinking of
Right.
it, but I helped put it into the game. A lot of it. So
Very
I'm really
No.
excited for you guys to play with it. It's some of the first stuff that I got a chance to work on, so I'm really excited for people to play with.
Do you want to talk about the
Yeah. So which
No.
thing?
gem?
I didn't work on that a lot.
Okay.
I worked on some of the new
I
events.
thought the thread was mostly you.
Oh yeah. So we do have a new kind of golden thread expansion coming that's going to help folks that are new to the game understand how the gym system works a little bit better. And
So just, I want
No,
you
you
to
won't.
imagine this if you've been a longtime player of Trove.
Okay.
Imagine gems making sense.
They don't.
yeah, so that was I kind of
And they never will.
I understood that some people may have found them a little bit confusing, and I thought of all of the ways that they could have been seen as confusing that I could think of.
Hey,
and I
Johnny.
helped make a golden thread to help guide
Oh,
people
just
through that process. And
Live
give them
streaming my
tools that they could
reaction
play
to
with
the
other
Trove
folks
devs right
who,
here, right now, but it's so
understood them.
boring that I just
So,
thought I'd answer the phone.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really
we
excited.
just wanted to make people who are not
I'll call you
spending
back
all
in a
of their
bit, okay?
time researching the ideal scenario for
Yeah.
gems, give them away in-game, which is unheard of, giving them away in-game to learn about gems. And so
Don't
this
worry,
is very
Vasty.
exciting.
I'll make a new tutorial that'll explain it way better than the
Do we
golden
have
thread ever
members
could.
only stuff? Just assume that I'm old and need more visibility.
Enhance, I think is the word you're looking
Yes, I'm very young. And
Let me make the golden thread.
All right, you want to just read the left side?
for. Yep. So we got I Cayenne Dragon.
Are they done? Is that it?
It's cyan, but it's
Are they finished?
That's true. We got Raitzel. We got Silky Ainsworth. We got Tim 3 Rare 9. We got the Rare Patreon. We got Abacadabra 50. We got.
Oh, look, that other more superior ally just pushed theirs off the edge.
We got Beaverlander. We got
Actually, that's a
Aldo
terrible ally.
3D.
What is it? It's a cat
We
with a
got
controller on it?
Angry
What?
Simeon.
I don't even understand.
we sure do. All right, now we've got Chins _123, Rainbow Goat 420. I don't understand what that means. But
Okay, you shouldn't draw attention to that, but whatever.
And then we have
Sorry, guys.
Melemonly,
I'm a family-friendly channel, but the channel we're watching, not necessarily.
Tuhulovania, Benson Zoe or Zoe.
Is this the end of the
depends on
stream?
sort of what region of the world you're from? Blaros, Blarosz, and then
Really? Is
Confined
this the end?
Wolf, Kaiser Killer 1, Pink Guy LOL.
Talk
1,
about spaghetti,
and
guys.
Gang
Come on.
Boast-
Why didn't they make it a meme? Like, that would have been so good if they were, like, more involved with it and talked about spaghetti and said, oh, yeah, hey, guys, we're going to talk about U10. Spaghetti!
Dev Dream Rocks.
Just a kidding.
Congratulations.
Instead, we get to
folks.
talk about the spaghetti.
All of our winners.
And we've made it to a whole live stream and not mentioned spaghetti once.
Oh,
damn it.
Oh!
Oh no!
So close. The only reason I brought it up is because I saw somebody talking about spaghetti. Apparently, there's a few people who hate spaghetti. So
That was good. I like Fasty. He's pretty quick.
Spaghetti?
It's a pasta dish. You should look into it. It's
Like, that was good.
hydrates those, so you should-
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and say bye. You can go ahead and switch to the end. Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, you've been disconnected for inactivity. Okay, so let me continue the stream for a little bit more here. Not really intending on playing the Trove. Let me bring my volume back down. Whew! I'd ask what you guys think about that, but there's nothing to talk about, honestly. Like, it was a pretty good stream. Didn't talk about anything important. I mean, I guess it did. Like, to kind of summarize for those of you just tuning in, they talked about how they're in the middle of changing their offices. So that's one of the big reasons, I guess, why they're still dealing with the transitional period of all of this stuff. So hopefully that means by next week they should actually talk about U10 and junk. But it didn't sound too hopeful. Like, it sounded like it constantly sounds like U10's almost done. But then they go and say that they, that they don't really have anything to talk about with it and mention like Turkeytopia and the Block Friday sale, and it's like, who cares? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's disappointing that we're still not really getting that much information. I know that there's a lot of red tape they gotta go through, and so they can't talk about this stuff, but it's like they really should just open the doors. And I mean, honestly, what I look for in a developer, this is just how I think. I think it's how the majority of people think, because usually games are very successful when the developers are more open and honest, and honestly kind of break down the walls of being like less corporate. So what they need to do is stop wasting our time saying we don't know when U10's coming out, and instead be honest with us, like just tell us, instead of trying to act like U10 is almost here and potentially like losing more and more of your audience members. How's about you guys just blatantly tell us, okay guys, so there's this, and this that we still have to finish before we can end up making U10 go live. I would appreciate that. They would end up getting props from me, respect from their audience, because they would end up actually talking about it. It's like, instead of it being this white elephant in the room where they just don't want to acknowledge that U10 might not even come out this year. Like, you gotta stop trying to lead us on and just tell us straight, guys. But it's just, I don't know. We didn't really get that much from their stream this week, unfortunately. I mean, I guess. It was still pretty entertaining, though. I liked that they kept on making, like, the spaghetti joke. That was perfect timing. Like, that was a Twitch clip right there. Like, that was pretty nuts. And it's just, I don't know. I guess they didn't really talk about anything else, and then they made a disgusting ally that was just taking an existing ally, adding a tail and some eyebrows to it. And that's it. Oh, and I guess there was the skull on the front. I like how the chat was, like, unconsciously, or maybe consciously, like, trying to make it into a weird scythe ally. Like, it's just, I don't know. But they needed to drop more hints about U10, or at least just be more honest with us. This is my opinion towards it. What do you guys think? Like, I think they need to be more open. I think, especially now, more than ever, while there's all of this confusion about what's actually happening with the game, where it's going, and people are still trying to remain optimistic, sure, but people are worried, rightly so, and it's like, to not acknowledge that in any way, shape, or form, I feel is a disservice to the fans that have stayed loyal through this transitional period of them, you know, being bought out, basically, by Game Ago. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's not cool to sit there and act like everything's just going according to plan. And it's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, Kyler, I know that lots of people have been quitting since Game Ago took over. I think most of all, it's just because we haven't heard any news, you know? Like, it's funny how the devs are still so bad at keeping their community in the loop, even to the point where it's like, you know, it was a joke. They had that other live stream where they talked about spaghetti, and then they ended up mentioning, oh, we can't talk about anything till we have our team letter come out. The team letter basically said nothing. It just said, oh yeah, we're in the process of changing ownership, and it was like, yeah, we know. So what about U10? What about everything else going on? Oh wait, nothing. You know, they didn't talk about it. And then they had the Trove community team letter, which was just as useless, didn't talk about anything. And now we have another dev stream where they just basically say we can't talk about anything. Like, it's like, you guys, you really gotta get on the ball and, like, just tell us that everything's gonna be okay, you know? Mention that you guys are actually, like, developing it. So at least we kind of can take from it that they're in the middle of transitioning offices, so they're not working on U10, and they probably haven't touched U10 since Game Ago took over. This is why U10 is more than likely coming out this year, but hasn't been touched yet. Like, I bet you anything, U10 would already be ready by now if they actually, like, had the opportunity to work on it. So it just goes to show that they're just not working on it right now. Like, that's what's going on. How do you, well, Cthulhu itself, Jan, that's how you pronounce Cthulhu. I know that because there was a Cthulhu game I played and they specifically said Cthulhu. But the one in Trove is Cube Cthulhu, so it's kind of a weird pun. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. So anyways, I guess there's no point talking about this more than we need to. I kind of all got to see this. I'll have a different video, you know, kind of summarizing what they talked about, which wasn't really much. But I will end up uploading this raw video to YouTube as well. I'm going to have to give it time to kind of cut the intro, by the way. Isn't Rift under Game Ago as well? Yeah, so we got all the games that you see in Glyph, like in the Glyph launcher on PC. So we got Rift, Rift Prime, Defiance 2050, Arcade, and Atlas Reactor. All of these games are under Game Ago's command. Game Ago thankfully seems to be putting finances towards Trove, and the other games themselves, they're continuing, you know, to be a publisher for. But the difference between Trove and the other games is that Trove was developed by Trion Worlds, whereas a game like Arcade is being developed by a different company that's underneath them. So they're still set as far as the team of developers is concerned, whereas with Trove, they're in a huge transitional period, losing a lot of their staff and whatever else. But anyways, We don't need to make this go longer than it needs to. Thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Drop a follow if you haven't already. Hopefully next week's live stream is going to give us a little bit more information, for crying out loud. And then otherwise, you guys can sub with Twitch Prime. I'm going to be doing some interesting things here on Twitch in the following weeks. But you'll kind of figure that out as time goes on. I'll have other videos talking about it. But I got to get back to recording some stuff. So I will just set up. I got to get myself some food, talk with my brother on the phone. And then otherwise, I'm probably going to end up recording some more Spyro if I don't hit the gym first. But thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. There's a link down below for the merch. Oh, hi, merch. Oh, hi, Merc. But if you want to support me and you don't have any money, that's cool too. Check out the link down below to Gawkbox, which is where you can donate to me for absolutely free by basically downloading and playing phone games for a few minutes. Thanks for coming out, though. Sign on. Stay epic, everybody.